going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker in this Dawson. I'm broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Monday, folks. That's right. It's Monday News Day, March 9th, 2026. I'm live. I'm alive. And I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. We're back at stolen Tongva Nation land. It's kind of funny how ASMONGOLD makes Hasan look like him in his thumbnails. Dude, what the fuck is this? I find it really strange that his editor will literally just like he's trying to ASMONGOLDify me. I don't know how to describe. I don't know if I said the right word there, but like he's trying to make me look like him. Like, I guess they're trying to level the playing field. Is that what it is? Bro is so insecure, Lamau. I don't think that's his insecurity necessarily, but it's just funny that he's doing that. Also, I kind of still look good. Like if I had this hairline, I would just cut it. I would just chop it down. You know what I mean? Were you bald? That hat kind of proves him right. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm bald. I'm the baldest anyone's ever been. No one has ever been more bald than me, as you can see clearly. Think like a woke, act like a chud. Hogs are waking up.
That's an interesting shirt there to say. That's an interesting shirt there to say the least.
Yeah.
What makes you decide to wear a shirt like that out?
Because they kill children, pretty much, innocent people, women, children, old people. They target them. They commit genocide. So that's why I wear it.
You know what? You want to hear something interesting? It is actually illegal to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
In what?
And to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
Well,
you believe that?
That's wild, man.
I didn't believe it until I looked it up myself. Someone told me. I was like, no way.
We're moving in a positive direction. And what do I mean by this, right? For the longest time, even during Israel's genocide of the Palestinians, there were a lot of Americans who wanted the Palestinians to be perfect victims, where they were doing this whole like, oh, free Palestine, except like, you know, Hamas is bad. It's actually kind of Hamas. That's the reason why, you know, Israel is doing this kind of stuff. Like they were giving far too much credence to the casus belli that Israel was presenting as to why they had to do this genocide. I think that's changing. Obviously, I've been on the fuck Israel, the fuck Israel side of things for a very long time, but now more and more Americans are actually moving on from like, well, these guys were perfect victims and they're being destroyed, so we should side with them, to actually no, the people that are doing that death and destruction are the bad guys in this equation.
Almost every state it's illegal to
that goes against free speech, man.
Well,
First Amendment.
Now when it comes to them, man, they can cook the shit. They can make our president go start a war for them, you know?
Yeah, that's true, man. It's like they say, you know who controls you by who you can't criticize, so.
So Putin and Netanyahu both have a piece of him then, huh?
Yeah. It's a crazy world, man. Crazy.
I hear you. Well, good to see you out, man. We're out here every Saturday doing this.
Yeah, I come every couple weeks. I try to make it out and show support for everything. And,
what's your name?
Trump, Dylan.
Dylan? Steve. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Trump's a monster, man.
Fucking A.
Take care.
You too.
Wichita, Kansas. Kids with cancer are in charge. Yeah. I mean, it's like, whatever. You're also going to get PSOE'd. The U.S. empire, suffocated by his own power, tries to give his last death throes, seeking his survival, but unwittingly has come up against the strongest enemy in political history, the PSOE. I mean, I like it. It's because Pedro's so hot. I'm sorry. That's literally half of the reason for me. He is such an attractive man. I don't know what it is, but he cooked me. He cooked me. Okay. I saw that handsome man come out and say, enough, you know, demonstrate bare minimum basic competence as a European country, as a leader of a European country. And I was like, wow, this is brilliant. This is incredible. Why does she keep posting shit like this, Lamau? I'm on a flight and my air host hands me a glass of champagne, sees my Magen David, and beneath his breath whispers, L'chaim. He asked me if I want to splash a juice in my glass. I said, just a side of Am Israel Chai. He smiles. I say, are you a member of the tribe? He says, I just found out, yes, in my bloodline. I ask, where are you from? He says, I am from Venezuela. I say, holy shit. How are you feeling right now? Good. He says, I'd love to say more. I will just say, I feel more than ever for the world. Tobaraba for the Yedid. What the fuck? FARTLOW. What the hell? FARTLOW's ghost came after me. What the hell was that? What the fucking hell was that? I just got FARTLOW. Uh-oh. Internet is going in and out. It's not even a joke. Is actually cutting in and out right now. What the fuck? I can't believe it. FARTLOW's coming after my internet. FARTLOW's coming after. You hit the accent so hard, it hit the connection. I'm Israel high. I'm Israel high. I'm Israel high. I'm Israel high. I love Israel. I love the nation state of Israel. It's the greatest nation of all time. There is no country that is better than the nation state of Israel. Israel is the only country in the world. It's a small nation, but it should be a larger nation. I believe in the greater Israeli project. I believe in the greater Israeli project. Please, M Israel high. M Israel high. M Israel high. Please, Mossad, stop hitting the laser beam on my internet connection, please. Okay, I think we're good. I think I said the necessary M Israel highs to continue. I know you haven't addressed him on stream lately, but his insane rhetoric on his stream has ramped up so much lately. His comments on ZOHRAN were insanely racist. Like, some of his idiotic baby tantrums make their way to my timeline, and when I see it, I'll just, you know, call him a fucking, I'll say he's like Asmon cattle, or I'll say like we should draft ASMONGOLD to fight in the war or whatever. But I don't really hear from him that much, and I kind of like it. ASMONGOLD goes nuclear on New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani in his base. He puts his identity and faith over America. We've imported millions who don't assimilate. Drain taxes, vote tribe loyalty, fix, denaturalize and deport every single one of the recent immigrants. Things would be way better without them.
Time looking at this, we will see that people like Zohran Mamdani are fundamentally not Americans. They don't identify as an American. They don't put their country first. They put their ethnicity first. They put their religion first, and they do not put their country first. People like this have no position in power, and ultimately, I don't really think Zohran is the problem. I think it's the fact that we have imported a bunch of people who, based off of an ethnic, racial, and religious basis, have voted him into this position are the problem. And I think that we need to systematically denaturalize and deport every single one of them. That's what I think that we need to do.
It's so fun. Yeah, Twitch TOS is decoration for the stream, you know? I mean, that's crazy. What are we doing? He's just out here straight up doing Nazi propaganda, bro. Yeah, Zohran, who is one of the most popular politicians in the country right now, you know, overseeing the lives of everyday Americans to the tune of 14 million people in New York City, which he is the mayor of, is actually not putting Americans first. And he was only allowed into the country because there is an ethnic need. Is he evil and uneducated? Yes, he is both evil and uneducated. I don't really like saying he's evil, though, because he kind of gets off on that, I think. He's just a fucking loser. That's what it is. He's just a fucking friendless loser who people don't even want to be around for the most part. And he'll turn around and say this is like ad hominem or some shit, but it's because he has a repulsive ideology. And the only people, it's not an accident that the only people that want to fucking farm clout off of his ass are also disgusting monsters. Like, half of his fucking best friends are outed as like rapists and pedophiles and lolly enjoyers. Like, he's just a repulsive guy surrounded by also repulsive people. And it's because he wants to fucking farm people's approval. And he realizes that this is the easiest way to farm approval. There are a lot of fucking disgusting losers on the internet who are rudderless, who are angry, and don't like don't really know what they're angry at, and they're very malleable. They're very easy to manipulate, and ASMONGOLD can do that by engaging with them with the lowest common denominator propaganda. He can just fucking sit there and be like, yeah, Zohran Mamdani is actually disgusting and un-American, and act as though he's making like a coherent argument. And some people actually like that open bigotry. They're nasty pieces of shit for the most part. ASMONGOLD certainly is a bad person. Definitely a bad person. Can't actually maintain an audience playing Dark Souls 2, rage quit the game, or Dark Souls 3, forget which one it was. And that's what like that's what started his like villain arc, because people were like dunking on him. His gamers were making fun of him, and he couldn't handle the heat. So he realized like, oh, I can get the admiration of these fucking douchebags by leaning into their frustrations and redirecting their animosity to vulnerable populations by heightening, white supremacist tensions in the country. And that's what it is. So you're saying this is literally From Software's fault? No, it's because he's a weak and insecure man. He's a weak man and very desperate for admiration.
All of these immigrants that have come over here recently, they haven't assimilated. They're costing taxpayers money.
Like saying Zohran Mamdani is an immigrant that hasn't assimilated to the region is so funny. Because if you were to put ASMONGOLD on one side and Zohran Mamdani on the other side, just on paper of like and put their achievements across, right? 34-year-old guy who became the mayor of New York City by running objectively an American first campaign, like a campaign that said no to foreign interference, saying no to Israel, something that ASMONGOLD even at the time gave credit to. A campaign that said we can take money away from some of the wealthiest subsects of society and give it back to the working class that want to live in the city, that play a major role in building this beautiful city. That guy is less American than a monstrous cancer sore that never fucking leaves his house and wastes away in toxic sludge and is not really a part of normal functioning society at all, and just constantly is just hyping up racial agitation. Like, I wonder which one is more American than the other, you know? He's like a fucking living skid mark, and he's talking shit about, again, the mayor of New York City. It's not a surprise that the majority of his audience are fucking Euroid neo-Nazis who love LARPing as MAGA, as opposed to someone like myself, where most of my audience is American. Obviously, on the aesthetic front, you know, who's more American? Oh, the patriot. Who's more patriotic? The racist, right? That's the attitude that a lot of people have, but that's obviously not the case. He has a bunch of IT neo-Nazi shut-ins from like the Netherlands and shit tuning in to be like, yeah, we are MAGA too, yeah. We are MAGA too. We love Donald Trump. Like that's his entire community. That's his entire audience. He's literally just 4chan in human form. Yeah, I mean, he is just disgusting. He's like a fucking human skin tag. I don't know what else to say.
Etc. They all need to go, in my opinion. I think all of them need to go. And if that happened, I think that things would be a lot better overall, right? They would definitely be a lot better. As we spend more time.
Yeah, no, definitely.